Can they see us? So we're here to talk about spontaneity. This lovely girl, Eliza, came up to talk to us. We were having a bit of a sad day.
Sack of sorry potatoes.
Pretty much. And she just said, do you want to chat? And honestly, like, that was so lovely. Not just because it's her and she's a lovely person in the 5 minutes that I've known her. But because, like, honestly, spontaneity, like, it makes your life so much better. Like, me and this girl right here, Sasha, one time we decided, let's ditch the cool kids. Let's not do what everyone else does. And we went for a little paint and sip. We had some, wine. And no, we didn't actually.
We had no sip.
We had a sober paint and sip.
We had a cig and paint.
And we were just like painting on our little things. And it was so lovely because we didn't know anyone. We were in Coogee and we were just sitting there and we could just talk. And it's like, you would never have that with a group of people that like you're forcing yourself to be with, and just being spontaneous was so nice that one time. And even now, like, you can just talk about whatever you want to talk about because like there's no pressure.
I just think
that way was so lovely.
Like tonight, we were all like, something's happened to all of us, and we were like all just together, and we were like, we all couldn't go home. We like had to be around each other, and then we were like, let's just go to Bondi and like get on a Lion bike. And I was saying to these guys before, but like the spontaneity of like being here with like my female friends was such like an empowering thing, because like I could just sit here and like be in touch with my emotions, and like not only be in touch with my own emotions, but like be here for them to be in touch with their emotions. And it was just like, I wouldn't have had, like, if we hadn't have just come here on a whim, we'd all just be in bed doing our own thing, like crying. And it's like, you figure stuff out about yourself that you wouldn't have known if you were just by yourself doing the routine of life.
Speak up a little bit.
When you're in, like, I also think it's so much easier to find beauty in like everyday things when you have no expectations for what you're doing. Like, if we had planned to come here for it to be like some like cool like trip, like we probably wouldn't have appreciated the fact that we're just like,
when you put too much pressure and structure on life, you can't like stop to see the beauty in things. Because like we came here and like I was having such a shit day, and like I was struggling to see like beauty in things, and then I came here and I just like let go of like going home and like getting in bed and watching a movie, and I came here and I like just like I reignited my like love for female friendships and like the world. Like I was just sitting here and I was like, humans are like waves. Like you crash and you have something, and then you go back out and you rediscover like the world and everything and the beauty in the world.
I love that.
Anything to say? No. I don't think we can follow that up.
That's so beautiful.
Thank you. I don't
Are
know.
we running out of time? What's our time frame here?
3 minutes now. There's no time limit. Spontaneity is the topic.
Spontaneously making a YouTube video with friends. A classic night out. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's also really cool that you were telling us you like moved to Australia, and you're just like, you don't have like some great like you're going out and doing things that are good for you. Like that is so spontaneous in a way that it's like it's so good for you. Like I feel like I try and structure my day every day to be like productive, or like that I have to gain something out of every day that's like great or massive. Like in the book I'm reading, it's like every time we set a goal we make it so grand, and it's like not every day has to be grand, not every day has to be working towards a massive goal. It can just be working towards getting to the end of the day. And I think being spontaneous is good, and like having structure is also good, and like I'm struggling to find that balance, but like I really think it's so important. Like I wish I was more spontaneous, and now I will be.
You know what, this was inspiring. I also think like with the situation I'm going through, it's like it's so scary because I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't know like where this relationship's gonna end, but it's like there's also like kind of a lot of beauty in that like fear of losing this person, because it just shows you how like the fact that I am able to have someone that I love so much and that I care for so much that it's affecting me this badly, I think there's like beauty in that. And I think if this doesn't work out, touch wood, then it's like at least I've had, like, some people don't get to experience that, and at least I can say that I've like felt love and I've been loved and I've been able to love someone, and like
It's beautiful.
That's so beautiful.
I don't know, I'm not in the same situation, but I just feel like Like even
Speak up a bit.
I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I don't know. I also just feel like when I had someone that died in my life, and I found out today, and it's like I was so sad about it for a while, and then I came here, and we're just kind of looking out, and we're just like being spontaneous, and I wouldn't have appreciated this as much if like something bad had not happened. And like although something terrible happening is awful, and like we should give ourselves the opportunity to heal from that and to mourn that, also it gives me a greater appreciation for the people who are here for me, and like these people I have, or even meeting someone like you, because it's like I could sit around and be sad, or I could just open myself up to new things and be spontaneous, and like that's why this is so beautiful. Like this isn't even some like grand thing, we're just sitting at Bondi Beach.
I think
it's just beautiful.
what is it? Spontaneity like opens up the world. Like we are sitting here like doing something spontaneous, and like it's gonna sound corny as fuck, but like it just like just looking at the ocean, like the world is so big. You have so many options in life, so many places you can go, so many people to meet, and it's like it's hard to see it now, especially being so young, but like the world is your oyster, people, and you will grow, you will move on, and you will only ever discover that if you're spontaneous and get out of that bubble that you live in and out of that structure that you're always in. And you can't discover the beauty of the world and all these people that you're bound to meet and all these things that you're supposed to do if you're just stuck in bed doing the same thing, going to work, talking to the same people. Like
the best things are spontaneous. Like even like love, for example, like you don't plan your life to meet someone you're going to love for the rest of your life, or someone that you're going to care for the rest of your life. You're not going to find the job that you love the most or the place that you love the most through planning it out and doing like extensive research on it. Like things like that just happen, and like that's why being spontaneous is so important, because it's like you don't just end up somewhere because you planned it and everything went exactly how it was supposed to go. That's why love is so special, because like it lasts for a long time, it can last for a little bit of time, but just the fact that it happened from you just taking that risk and being spontaneous and letting yourself be loved, like that is such a great thing that came out of something that could have just been nothing. Like you can be sad over the things that have never happened, but had you never done it, like you would never have experienced that, and it's like you'll never know what you have missed. That's why it's so important when we do spontaneous things, that no matter what comes out of it, like it is something that you got to experience. We get to be the ones that live that. Like there's so many people that don't get to live the life that you're given, so why not just be spontaneous? Like
I feel like with being spontaneous, you also have to let go of a fear of like losing something. Like with being spontaneous, you have to let go of what feels comfortable, and you have to let go of what you think is right. But sometimes you have to go against that gut feeling and just explore it and like see what, again, like the world has to offer you, and you won't be able to live the life that you're given if you're just stuck being fearful. And like humans are supposed to feel, humans are supposed to have emotions, you're supposed to feel love, you're supposed to feel heartbreak, you're supposed to feel like you're supposed to mourn, grieve, everything. And if you're scared, if you're living life being like, I'm scared I'm gonna get hurt, I'm scared I'm gonna like miss this opportunity, then you won't really be living the life that you're given. You're already missing out on the opportunities that you're given.
it's beautiful.
I think that's
Should be motivational.
Yeah, we should.
Thank you for listening to our TED
Yeah.
Talk, guys. It's been great. Hope you enjoy this video about spontaneity.